In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up JonnyBlockchain's new AI trading robot. Once you've logged into your JonnyBlockchain account, you want to come up to the top of the screen where it says Trade, click on that, and from the drop-down menu, you want to go to Trading Bots. That will bring you over to this screen. Now, what I like to do is I like to use a website called CoinBubble, and I'll leave a link for this below the video. It's coinbubble.net. And what I've got here is the top 100 coins, and you can go to the top 1,000 coins, but I've made some favorite coins that I like to trade with. And these are them that you can see on the screen. Red means that they're all dropping in price at the moment. And if we look at Bitcoin, Bitcoin had this pump up and then it's recently had a little bit of a drop and now it's going sideways again. That's probably why these coins have dropped in the market. So I'm going to choose one of these coins here that JonnyBlockchain's AI trading robot can start trading with. And the one I'm going to choose is this OP. As you can see, this has had a good run. It's 32.8% over the year, 88.9% in the last month, 29% in a week. It's had a drop in the last day and the last hour. So I got a feeling that this coin is going to start to move again. So let's start setting up JonnyBlockchain's AI trading robot with this coin here. And the ticker we need is OP. So on JonnyBlockchain, all we need to do is to click on the plus sign. So in this first box here, we need to give our robot a name. I normally just put the date and the time that I set the robot up. From here, I'm just going to paste in that OP, and that will give me the coin that I'm looking for. It's OP and BUSD. And then once you've chose your trading pair, below this box, you'll see that it says is active. If you slide that across like that, that switches the bot off, so it won't make any trades at all. And here you'll have auto compounding. I'm going to switch that on. Then you have the robot type. So it's either going to be a single run, which means it's going to do a buy, wait for a profit, and then do a sell. And then there's this infinite one where the robot will keep buying and selling until you decide to switch it off. Then we come over to this section here. Now, in the top here, by default, it says 600, which is 600 BUSD. I know that says USTD at the moment, but we trade with BUSD. That's just a typo, and we'll change that. So I'm going to leave that at default of 600. Now, it's not going to trade with the full 600. It's going to take a percentage of that 600 to carry out the first trade, and that percentage is 3.33%. You can change that if you wish by moving this slider along here. So it means if I've got 600, it's going to do a trade, the very first trade, with $20. Now, this section here, the initial buy move up, it says 0.5%. Now, to understand this, we need to go and look at a chart. And so here's the trading chart for this particular pair, which is the OP and BUSD. And as you can see, this coin has had a bit of a drop. Now, before the bot starts, it wants to see a movement up, because if we start the bot straight away, then it could just carry on going down and down and down. You know, imagine you started the bot up the top here and then the price just dropped. Now, what JonnyBlockchain's robot's designed to do is to follow that movement down and wait for what's called a retracement, and that retracement in JonnyBlockchain is set by default at 0.5. Now you can set that from anything from 0 to whatever you want that to be. So coming back to the chart, I want to see the price move up. So let's just have a look at the 0.5%. So I'll get this price tracement tool and I'll move up 0.5%, which is somewhere around there. So the robot needs to see that the price is going to move up by that much before it makes its first trade. Now I'm happy with that. So I'm going to leave that at 0.5. Then we come down to this section here, which it says average profit settings and independent profit settings. Now, I'm not going to go too much into these at the moment in this video, but I will cover that in another video. But as you can see here, we've got average and independent, okay? Average and independent. So by default, these are set at 1.5 and 0 minus 6. So what do they actually mean? Well, this 1.5 is the profit trigger. And to understand that, we need to come back to the chart. So let's say that the robot bought down at this red line and the price started to go up, and the price carried on going up, and then it hit what's called the trigger at 1.5, which is about there. But let's assume that the price carried on going up. Well, that's only the trigger, meaning that the bot will only look to take profit once the price gets to that 1.5%. And then what it needs to do then, before it takes that profit, it needs to see a retracement of 0.6 in this case. So that means that it's got to come back down to 0.9, somewhere around there, before the bot takes profit. I don't like those default settings, and I'm going to change them. So what I want to do is I want to take my profit earlier, and I'm going to set that at 0.8 because this is a low cap coin, has a lot of volatility, a lot of movement, and I think that 0.8 for this particular coin, I'm going to be happy with that. And then what I want to see is that retracement. I don't want it to trace all the way back down to 0.6 because if I take, it goes up by 8, comes down by 6, there's only a profit there of 0.2. So that's not really enough for me. So I'm going to put that at 0.2. I'm going to change this one over here as well at 0.8. And I'm also going to put that one at 0.2. Now, once you're happy with those settings, or the settings that you choose, all you need to do is to come up here and click save. Now, I've already set this robot up before. As you can see, it is there. And so far, it's done 33 transactions. So that's done 33 trades. And it's made me a profit of $9.74. And at the moment, it's got 3 lots that are open, which is a value of 44.65 BUSD, which is around about $44. As you can see here, the average price that it's paid for this OP is 1.61. And at the moment, if I look at the chart now, it's 1.63. So it looks like its average price, it's not far away for it to close some trades and start making a profit. We've got another tool here is if you click on this magnifying glass that's over the chart, that will open up a chart to show you all the buys and sells on the chart, on the price movement that's been happening. And then down here, it's going to show you how many trades it carried out and what lots it's got and all the buys and sells that it's done. And if you go over to your Binance as well, I come down the bottom of the chart here and I click on history and I can hide other pairs. And as you can see there, it's done some buys and some sells. Okay, so there's what it's done. There's all the trades it's carried out for me. I can close that chart by clicking on the cross. And as you can see, I've got quite a few robots already set up. That's got a total successful trades of 692. It's nearly done 700 trades, and that's been from the 5th of January. And it's made me a profit of $129.89. And I'm trading with about $1,600 in total. So that's how easy it is to set up an AI trading robot on JonnyBlockchain. If you like this type of content, make sure you give me the thumbs up. Click on that subscribe button and click the bell notification so that you get notified when I upload a new video. And if you're interested in starting an AI trading robot, then head over to JonnyBlockchain.com. You have a great day, and I'll speak to you soon in another video. Bye now.